The lady of the hour has arrived.
Hey, fire up your
Hello,
night.
everybody. How y'all doing?
What's
Hey, hey.
happening?
Good. Wanted first to thank everybody for coming. This was a private interview, but Shenseea, so many people I've seen on my timeline, also DJs who put me on with you, DJ Reds, Taft Sound. I wanted to invite them. I had to invite them first of
Yes.
all, but they put me on. So you can't forget the people that put you on. This experience will be great for all of us. I think a lot of them want to get to know you a little bit more intimately, and I really wanted to fill the room up as much as possible.
That's fine. I'm good with it. Big up everybody. Hope sound good. Hope sound safe. Wanna feeling lighter tonight? Look at Red.
Look at Reds. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just gonna jump right into it. I know you had a busy day. I know your promo interviews and social media, Zoom calls and everything has been a lot. I just want to say first, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, you don't even understand. I hit up the email on your Twitter and your Instagram trying to get to you.
Wow. Well, we here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I appreciate you for that. So we're going to start off at the beginning of when I was introduced to you. And of course, it was with Bless. It was a line and you said, boss position, no man can come and try to program me. What does that mean? Like, explain to the people exactly what that means.
It means that I am a leader. And so if I'm gonna be with a man, we must learn to coexist. Like it's no 80-20 for me, it's 50-50. I'm a boss, you're a boss. Don't try to program me, don't try to control me. Nah, I'm an alpha female too. This one is for the strong ladies, the one that is not always being put under. It's always about rising above. If you're gonna be in a relationship with a man, he should never disrespect you. He should never try to control you, because at the end of the day, you are your own individual and you are a grown woman. So don't try to program me, don't try to control me. I know I have my own head, I can think for myself.
Yes, I love that. And on my show, Pretty Girl Radio, I make sure that the women have a platform to express just that, so people will understand, like, they look at us like we're aggressive, but in all actuality, we're just strong women and we have a place and we want to make sure that our voice is heard. And I appreciate down and making that very simple so they'll understand. And big shout out to all the men that are on, this Zoom call.
Sometimes they feel intimidated too. That's it.
Right. It's like, listen, I'm the boss. And it's like, me too.
Exactly.
I really appreciate you for breaking that down for us. So talking about that, so Sure is in heavy rotation on DTLR radio. Mm-hmm. And that song, I had people request it. And of course, I play it because I love the vibe. Like, tell us a little bit about how that came
actually, that one came out of a writing session. In the midst of writing for my upcoming album, we came across a vibe with Sure by myself and Theron. So it was really just listening a bunch of rhythms and just seeing what could come to mind first, and that's what came to mind. And then I slapped the second verse until we recorded it, and it was just straight fire after that. The mixing, everything was great. We shot the video, and yeah, it's still, I think that's one of the favorites from the Shenyings right now. Like, even when I'm performing it on stage, they love it. It's a different vibe. It's almost similar, close to Blessed.
Yes, I was about to say that. I'm about to say it's really close to Blessed. But speaking of vibe, let me tell you, the BET Reggae Cypher, sis.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter like, did she just kill it? And then you have tweeted something somebody else just said, because like you started off with like a Sure vibe, mm-hmm. and then you just started spitting. Like, tell us about that experience on that Reggae Cypher and what it felt like to be literally at home doing that.
I mean, it was cool. I really honestly wish that I could have done it the same way that they always did it, with, having other artists on the stage and we're just feeding off each other's energy and vibe. I wish it was like that, but I was grateful. I'm still grateful for the experience. Nevertheless, I gained a lot of new supporters from that cypher. I mean, a lot of people were like, yo, who is this girl? We're trying to find her. And then other people on Twitter, because I saw some of that too, saw someone that telling them that, oh, this is Shenyan, this is her handle, go and check her out and everything. But it was really cool. We did it quarantine style, so I wasn't among the other artists. So we literally did like one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. And then at the end of everything, that's when I saw who and who were actually on the show, to be honest.
Oh, really? And I was gonna get into that. I was about to say, like, what was it like to work with Beanie? And have you ever worked with him before? And do you
But
look forward to work with him?
yeah, definitely. I've worked with Beanie before. Actually, we have a song on my album that's gonna come up. He's really, really down to earth. He's cool. He's very, very jovial. We're literally par with Beanie already. Like we have shows over Tobago and stuff. So yeah, we just did another one recently. It was a virtual performance for 1 yard. It was really cool, and he's the type of person that once you're around him, he'll make you laugh. Whichever he has stories, I'm telling you, and they're very entertaining. He's definitely one of the kings of dancehall for sure.
And speaking of kings and people you work with, I hear a little something about Drake and Turks and Caicos.
Telling everybody that. What did I miss?
I know the word is out, sis, so
I don't know. We just have to wait and see. I know. Maybe, maybe not. You know, artists links up all the time just to meet and greet. So
okay, speaking of waiting and seeing, let's talk a little bit about the new album. What can we expect? And, you know, is it any surprises on the album?
Yes, and versatility for sure. I didn't want to do this album where it's just strictly hardcore dancehall. It's just strictly singing. No, I mixed it up. You know, I'm still looking to put some Afro beats on there as well too. So
Okay.
I'm a lover of music and I'm touching all aspects. So yeah, definitely it's gonna be versatile, different collabs.
I was listening. I was like, she's
and
about to
feelings and feelings. So yeah, but at the end of the day, you can still hear my accents and everything grounded in because it's still a dancehall album and we want to take it worldwide as we said in Blessed. So we're still not leaving out the culture.
Speaking of the culture, one of my favorite dancehall DJs, DJ Tap Sound, put me on with you. And when I say he was telling me about you and I was like oblivious, now to kind of put a face and then to see everything that you're doing within the last 4 years, how much would you say you
Well, I mean, self-praise is no recommendation for me, but based on what people have told me, I mean, they said that I've been growing performance wise. You know, I've been handling the stage better, which I feel is true. I mean, I feel more comfortable at one point in time when before I go on the stage, I would feel like I need to use the bathroom every single time.
Listen,
Like,
sis, I'd be the same way.
tummy is rumbling up, but then once I get on the stage, it's love. But nowadays, it's like I don't even think about what I'm gonna do on the stage. I just go out and have fun with my Shenyans. They're there to support me. They're there to see me. So why be shy? You get me? Writing wise, for sure. I feel like I have learned what my Shenyans prefer the most from me. And so I learned to capitalize on that to give them the best. So writing, performing, yeah, and just tapping into different genres of music, honestly, because I've always told myself that I didn't want to be a one type of artist. I will tap into soca, I will tap into Afrobeats, I will tap into rap, I will tap into singing, the pop, everything. So yeah, it's just I'm still learning, to be honest, as we go.
As we do every day. Speaking of tapping into other genres, I'm hearing something about a song called Tiny. What's up with that?
Yeah, actually, that song was done in about 2017.
Okay.
I wrote that song from a long time ago, but I'm just over elated the fact that they finally cleared it and decided to put it on their album. That's a really big look for my country and for me to collab with Major Lazer because I've been a fan of them too and I've admired their work, their beats, what they do. So it's just like one of my dreams came through, just collaborating with people on a different level, on international level, and bringing dance all across. So I feel good. I feel great. I feel blessed.
That's good. One more song. Silver Tongue Devil. Tell me what was the creative process behind that? Because just the name is big and people are going to ask, like, what does that mean?
Well, silver tongue devil means well, what I got from it, and then listening to the lyrics, it means that he is the type of person that he will say anything just to get some intercourse, some goodies, some good. Yes, that's it. So he will tell you any amount of lies, tell females what they want to hear just to get some. Reds, I'm done with it.
Listen, I deal with him every day. That's one of my
He's
best
crazy.
friends.
I love him. Yeah, but that's what it's about though.
Listen, every day Red surprises me, and I don't know why I'm surprised, but he always does something that shakes me. And I'll be like, Red, did you just? He'd be like, yes, I did.
He's the type of person that never ceases to amaze you. That's just his
Yes.
personality.
He'd
So
be
he
like, you know
always does.
what? This is going to be a long relationship, pal, because we're going to be in this
Fire
for.
up your lighters.
Before we get into that one, I know that that's one of the songs that we want to focus on when it comes to promo and everything that you have going on. But DTLR is really, really big when it comes to community outreach. I hear that you are doing big things in your community. You gave away a lot of tablets in Jamaica.
Yeah.
What made you do that? I know, upbringing and the lack of may have, but tell me the story when it comes to you doing that great deed.
That's definitely one of them. The fact that I grew up not having it, you get me, having to just watch other people, it still made me feel some type of way, but I understood that, listen, I don't come from a rich family. So this is just how it is. And I just have to work extra hard to achieve anything that I want in life. And that's what I'm still doing even now. And so during this time, I feel like there's so many people who have been going through it. I'm talking about people losing their jobs that they don't even have anything, especially the single parents. They really have it rough. They either have to be underpaid, not getting little. They're getting little because I remember I was at my previous place and I was speaking to one of the security guards, and it's like they're saying like they get 1,000 a day, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy to me. Like, how can you even pay somebody that little? You get me? But I knew that he was still there because he has no other choice. And that's what's effed up. And that really actually pushed me to even say, I made a promise to myself that the first show that I did, I was gonna dedicate it back to all of my Shenyings. So I still felt some type of way being the fact that I gave about 100, yes, but there's so many needy people out there that desperately need it, like lack of it. Like some kids, they can't even go to school online because they don't even have devices. You get me? So how do they manage? I mean, growing up, how many months they went without learning something, without learning
Right.
something new, just because they don't have anything to watch it on. You get me? It's just something new, online schooling that we have to get used to. But at the same time don't wait on no man. They're still
Yes.
teaching classes, they're still going through the syllabus and everything. And it's just that so many kids are behind just because of that purpose. And so I took it up on myself to just give back. And now, actually, I'm glad I did it because I felt like I set a good example. Because now people who I've worked with within the corporate industry, they have the corporate world, they have now matched me, and they're gonna be giving away over 100 tablets as well. So I'm just
That's
waiting to
beautiful.
see the announcement too. So I'm really, really excited to put that out there. Over 100 got from me, and then over 100 more is gonna get from somebody else. So I really feel so good. And my son too, because he just got an endorsement deal. And so I'm taking out some money out of his book
Listen,
and putting
you gotta
it
teach
towards,
them. Yes.
yeah, I'm putting it towards something, a good cause. So yeah, I mean, I just know how it feels to just want to access something and you can't, just because you have the resources. You don't have the resources to do so. So why not? If God blessed me, he blessed me for a reason. He blessed me because he knew that I was gonna give back. He blessed me because I know he knows that I have a good heart. So why not use it? Share the
Yes.
blessings. That's how I see it.
I really love that because in all actuality, that's kind of how we all start. We like, because once I get on, I'm going to make sure this and that. But it's beautiful that you have people around you who are influenced by, your movements, and they, stepped up to match you. And then when they see that, maybe the next person will step up and match them. And, it kind of grows, and more kids
Yeah.
get more technology and tablets and things of that nature. But you
Yeah.
already know this is a radio interview, so we got to get into lighter, introduce that for me. Let me know what that felt like, even creating it.
Oh my God, lighter, the quarantine song. I must say that song. Listen, being the fact that the mindset that I was in, I didn't even know what to expect from this song because it wasn't a thing that we planned to do this collab. Like Taurus Riley literally called me and was like, yo, send me a work on a quarantine album and I want you on it. So I wasn't really doing any studio at the time because so many crazy things were happening to me. And he called me and we link up. And he's the type of person that he really gives off good energy. Like his demeanor is positive. Like I consider Taurus Riley as one of my mentors. And so when we went in the studio, we're actually fooling around. So we ended up doing 2 songs actually. But
Okay.
Lighter was the more stronger one. We're in there, we were vibing, writing. We sent it to Russia because he's the one that sent the beat. We sent it back to him and he was like, yo, I feel like this needs some amp, some modification, some modifying, putting some things need to sing better. And so he did his thing with the beat and then he came back down to Jamaica 2 weeks after. And then anything that needed to be recut, we did that. But the chorus though, or the first cut, that was it. That was kept. But like the verses and stuff, we changed up some of the lyrics. And then it was just a go after that. The mix was fire. The video, I was super tired. I honestly was gonna cancel on that video shoot because I was doing so much from the day before, and then I was gonna fly the next day. So right after the video shoot, I had to go and pack, and I was super tired. But I'm actually looking back now. I'm happy that I actually held out and pushed myself to get that done because the video is beautiful to me. So it's one of my favorite videos right now.
That's really good because in most cases, when it comes to this industry, we are tired most of the times because we use so much energy. But I guess when you got around them, it was just like, wait, hold up, everybody's hype. Let me get on one too.
Yeah.
And it just came out of you.
Yeah, but I work still. I always try to push myself past my limits. That's me, because I love what I do so much. I don't like to put things off. I like to get it done.
I love that because I think that's I would say one of the main things that we have to overcome when it comes to giving so much of yourself. Like you got to get past those I'm tired or I don't feel like it,
Yeah.
because you know that's where the energy will kind of burst and be great. So just one thing, what would you say to a young girl in the industry right now who's fighting either that, writer's block or just a little self-doubt? What is something that you would say to her?
First of all, whichever problems you're having, whichever challenges, whichever doubt you may have, take it to God. That's one. I'm talking from experience. I always do that. I always pray. Never forget to pray because you need God to get where you're going. You need God to get where you want to go, regardless. And you really don't have to do anything that you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. And then when you're at a certain level in life, don't remember to just look around or look down just to give a helping hand to somebody, anybody at all, whatever the case may be. Because even I'm touching back on this subject though, but even though I gave away the tablets, right? A couple of friends used to DM me and say, yo, I can't, I don't, I'm not at your level yet, so I can't even give back. I'm like, even one tablet, like the fact that you're working and you're in a better position than so many, that in itself is already a blessing. Try to give back, even if it's one tablet. So yeah, that's my advice. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget that other people are in the position that you've been before. It takes nothing to give them advice. It takes nothing to just give back and show love to everybody. That's, I feel like once you show love to everybody, people will support you too, because nobody likes a negative person and just be good, and good will come back to you.
Beautiful, beautiful. So just let everybody know, where they can contact you at, keep up with what you're what you have going on. No, she really does have a beautiful spirit, Frankie. I was about to say that as well. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can post them in the comment box. We're looking at them right now, but let people know where they can reach you at. Yes, right? Instagram, Twitter, your website.
Okay, so my Twitter, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok is at Shenseea, Shenseea. And please to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Shenseea Vivo. I need you to be a subscriber because we got some major heats coming. I need you to get familiarize yourself with my old songs, because I'm telling you, they're still banging. And just subscribe to be notified for new releases, because it's going to be crazy soon.
It's getting crazy now. Like I was looking at those numbers from the first time I was introduced to you, and seeing it now, like that's a beautiful thing. Like I'm happy that you're growing in such a way. Frankie D, which is one of the questions I wanted to ask you, as being a mother, how do you balance, being a mother and being such a big artist or a sought after artist like yourself?
Well, honestly, to me, it's easy. One, because I leave him with somebody who I trust with my life, because this is the person that grew me as well. So it's good to have family, especially people who you trust. I don't let friends keep my baby. I don't let nobody, no nanny, no nothing. Definitely you have to be my relative. So that makes me a bit more comfortable when I'm out in the world working. Secondly, technology plays a very huge part in my life, because the fact that I can be way across the world and just click his number, do a video call, that in itself still makes me feel comfortable and feel good. And then when I come back, the fact that he's such a big fan of my music, he's going on YouTube, he's typing in Shenseea, he's singing my songs. Listen,
that's a great feeling. Yes.
That's the best feeling. The fact that he does support me as well as my son, and he's quite aware of what I do. He's outside dragging and say, yo, my mom Shenseea.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. So listen, when your kids can brag on you, that's when you made it.
Everything adds up. I mean, I just have to say thanks be to God, because everything in my life right now is going good. It's going great. I can't complain.
Perfect. So Media Prince asks, as a new listener, name 5 songs that you would want them to listen to make sure that they lock in to Shenseea.
Wow. All right. So, geez, I have so many favorites for myself. Foreplay is definitely one. I got proud of myself for that song. Foreplay. That's one. We need Blessed, because we need some positive vibes. Lighter for sure, because this one is recent, and the fact that to me it's such a great song. I'm trying to choose the best of the best for me, man. Please to listen upon me, because that's like my DJ side. And Love I Got For You, because that's a classic.
Perfect. Well, for me, Shore is going to be one of those 5 that you
need. Too. God, that's a bonus one.
6. Okay, 6. Yeah, no, I like Shore, and I like the message, and I may be wrong, interpreting it, but I like the fact that, you basically ask the question, like, sometimes we're not sure, but this time I'm sure. I doubled up on it. I used the word twice.
Yeah,
so,
for real.
Yeah, I really like that one, and the vibe is amazing.
Thank you. Oh, so you DJ?
Yes, I do.
Don't worry, I got you on the Shore dub plate. I got you.
Ooh, that's what Rich just said. Rich said dub plates? Question mark.
Yeah, Reds is on my list. Reds is good. He know he's good.
I appreciate you for stopping in, spending time with us. I wish you the best. I promise you I do. I love the fact that you are a woman in this business, a mother, and you're rising to the top. It's beautiful. I really appreciate you for even, giving of yourself to us. That's a beautiful thing. I know a lot of us, we start and then we get nervous and then we stop. But I appreciate you for your consistency, honestly.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to hear you say that. Thank you for the support. And same like how your DJ friends tell you about me, don't forget to tell somebody else about Shenseea.
And you already know that is a given. I am playing Lighter tomorrow. Sure is definitely in rotation already, and so it's blessed. So, you know, as the music comes and as the album drops, I'll be there. You'll see my tweets or my messages, and you know, we're gonna rock out.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your night, guys.
Good night.